I have been looking at some reports about food poisoning and food safety. I've come to realize that this thing is not just about the home. It's not restricted to home. It starts from the farm to the dining table.
When you depend so much on chemicals than depending on organic substances that will give you food on the table, you understand? So it starts from there. The wrong mixtures of chemical formulations in our planting. That is one step. Now another one is the fact that when this farm produce now comes to the table and becomes food, what else do? Some of us, we don't boil accordingly, we don't wash accordingly, and of course we have problem with that stage.
People who are at the selling value chain, how do they take care of these food items before they go to the consumer? And now let's talk about the consumer who may be cooking around very unhealthy conditions, unhygienic cooking environment. What do we do about that? And then we talk about food vendors now, the persons who now sell cooked food, who also do that around very unhygienic environments. I'm wondering what regulatory body is in charge of making sure that some of these restaurants, they keep to standard practices and if they really get to do their job.
How about the ones that display their goods to the elements in broad daylight? Telling them to cover them up can be quite tricky because which customer will see what I am selling? So I wonder if there is a limit to what a task force can do in the event the government takes it upon itself to set up a task force to monitor how some of these food items are displayed.
I'm Raymond, I'm calling from you. Thank you for this wonderful discourse. We are talking about food here, and it's the most essential thing in life. Without food, nobody moves and nobody performs any other activity. But unfortunately, in Nigeria, that which is supposed to be at the forefront is not taken for granted. Since the discovery of oil, the mainstay that has helped this country to grow and give us that giants of Africa have been neglected by the same government because they discovered oil. And it's unfortunate. Until we go back to the basic things in life as a nation, any country that cannot feed itself is always in trouble.